Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. It has been a hot minute since I have uploaded a video here to YouTube. There has been a lot of things going on in my life. That is a story for another time. Today it is all about the makeup, and let me tell you, I love talking makeup. Obviously, this is a beauty channel. We are going to be talking about some brand new, absolutely fire products from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So many of these products that I'm about to share with you are items that I literally wear every single time I sit down to do my makeup. They have become must-haves, and I'm talking like items that if I didn't have them or if I were to lose them, I would feel like I'm kind of losing my mind. I'm not even exaggerating. Things are that serious to me lately. It is also very hot in the room that I am filming. It is a high of 97 today, and I believe it's already about 90 degrees. I don't have any AC in this room. I am absolutely melting.
As you can see, I can't stay with you, dear. I'm melting like a snow cone in Phoenix.
If you see the beads of sweat popping up above the lip, if you see the pits starting to sweat a little bit, just know it's really freaking hot. Let's dive into these products. The first item I want to talk about right here is the Italian Summer Face Palette. This formula is absolutely freaking stunning. It blends so beautifully. When I first saw this, I was like, okay, big whoop. It's just another face palette. No. Do not judge a book by its cover. This formula is like none other. The way that it blends on the skin and the pigmentation is really honestly unlike anything I've tried before, and I have a lot. Holy grail bronzers, blushes, highlighters. There is just something about this particular formula. The bronzer almost looks like it might have like a satin finish to it, but it is so faint that it's kind of right in the middle of satin and just straight up matte. And I think that that's perfect because the way that it looks on the skin, it is perfect. It's not too flat. It's not shimmery or shiny or anything like that. It just gives you the perfect complexion. I am obsessed. The shade in here is like right up my alley. If you have light to medium skin with more of like a golden undertone, the Italian Summer palette is going to be your go-to. And it really is just that. This is summer vibes. I feel like this just gives me golden, Mediterranean, Italian coast, bronzy skin. Does that even make sense? You get the drift. It just gives me a gorgeous, perfect summer glow. The blush in here, absolutely beautiful. It is just warm enough to where, again, it really complements my skin tone personally, but it isn't too warm. It's kind of like that golden corally pink shade. Again, right down the middle, absolutely perfect. The highlight in here reminds me a lot of the Iced Out highlighter. I'm gonna put a little bit on my face right now just to kind of show you guys. Very similar in that it kind of has like that icy gold reflect, but it's so beautiful when it hits the light. It is just perfect, and it doesn't look like it's sitting on top of the skin. It gives you that like glowy from within look, but with like that golden sheen. It is just beautiful and hot and summer-like, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And let's talk about the packaging. I mean, this packaging is absolutely stunning. I think it's the perfect size. The pan sizes are the perfect size. I love how the bronzer is a bit larger. Then you've got the blush and the highlight. Absolutely perfect. The Italian Summer Face Palette. It does come in a few different colorways. So obviously if this particular color story is not your cup of tea, I believe that there are two others to choose from. Absolutely gorgeous and so slept on. The next items I want to talk about are these lip glosses right here. Now these launched as part of the Iced Out collection a few months ago. This is the Crystal Lip Gloss. This is in Glass. And then this is the Diamond Lip Gloss in Honey Diamond. I do have this one on my lips right now. These are hands down the most juicy, delicious, comfortable, yet hydrating glosses that I own in my collection. And I consider myself a little bit of a gloss snob. Lip liners and glosses are my go-to. It's really my preferred lip combo. I do love me a good bullet lipstick. Every once in a while, I like a matte liquid lipstick, very rarely, but this is my jam right here. It is, look at that. It is so glossy and juicy and just delicious looking on the lips. One swipe, and it's like, that's all you need. Looks gorgeous on top of any lipstick, any lip liner, you name it. And it's got these beautiful micro reflects of glitter in it. Just absolutely stunning. One interesting thing I really like about this as well is that it has kind of like a floppy doe foot applicator, which I like because I feel like I can really get it on the lips and it holds a lot of product and it just smooths everything on gorgeously. Look how stunning that looks on the lips. And I do like this little micro reflective glitter in it, especially with the summer months, because when it hits the light and you're out in the sun, girl, we're talking sexy, juicy lips. I absolutely love it. Now, if you are more of a clear gloss bitch, then this is for you right here. It's going to give you the same exact finish. Super wet, glossy, juicy, and it actually kind of smooths out the lips. So if you tend to have more lines in your lips or you have more mature skin on your lips, you're gonna love these because it kind of just glides right over that, fills in all of the spaces, and gives you plump, juicy, rejuvenated, gorgeous looking lips. The staying power of these, fantastic. They even last through eating for me. Like, that gloss will still be there. Gorgeous formula. Absolutely love the packaging of this. I don't know about you guys, but clear glosses are so incredibly satisfying to look at. I don't know why, but these two right here, they stay with me. I love those. Now let's move on to a highlighter that I just mentioned a moment ago. Again, this is another product that launched with the Iced Out collection. This is the Iced Out highlighter. Very similar formula to like the Amrezy highlighter, where it doesn't really have any kick up. It's almost gel-like, if that makes any sense. It doesn't feel wet or anything, but it just is like so soft in the pan. And I'm gonna layer this right on top, because as you guys can see, there's like no kick up. Like, I can run my brush along this and I really don't see any powder kicking up, and it's almost impossible to overdo it with this formula, which I absolutely love. Let me just show you guys how bright. Now this one's a little bit brighter than what's in the Italian Summer Face Palette. So if you want something a little bit more intense, then this is for you. But this is the most flattering gold highlighter ever. I usually don't like gold highlights, but this one, delicious, gorgeous. It only shows when it hits the light. It doesn't give you that weird gray cast. The undertone or the base in this is absolutely perfect because, like I said, it only gleams when it actually hits the light. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. When this launched, I did a TikTok video on it actually, and I was obsessed. I was like, this may very well be my new favorite highlighter. Love the white and gold packaging, and the imprint on the pan itself is so incredibly satisfying. This is like visual ASMR right here. This is just gorgeous. I mean, look at this. So stunning, and the formula is beautiful. If you've watched my channel before, many years ago, I talked about how much I loved the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Absolute favorite. I feel like the ABH highlighters are so natural on the skin. They have really the best highlighter formula on the market, hands down. As far as powder highlights go, there is nothing that looks that good on my skin, and I do have a little bit textured, more dry skin, and it looks beautiful on top of a matte finish, a hydrated finish. It looks good literally on top of any of those different products. It just gives me that beautiful, gorgeous hint of light, and it doesn't look heavy. It's just absolutely beautiful. It just works so well with my skin. Now, the last item from the Iced Out collection that I want to talk about is the Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. I am sure most of you have seen this all over the place. It kind of went viral all over TikTok. For the longest time, when I would go into Ulta or Sephora, it was like always sold out. You couldn't get it. And I think it might even still be the case. And it really truly is for good reason. This stuff works. I mean, it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's going to freeze your brows. And let me tell you, this will keep even the most unruly of brows in place, which is mine. Usually with a product like this, I have to like really layer it and keep pressing to get that feathery brow look. Not with this one. It is so effortless and easy for me. This product is fantastic. Obviously, I do have it on right now. It just gives me that fluffy, laminated, natural brow look. I am obsessed. Every time I have my brows like this in a TikTok video, I get compliments on it. Every single time, and this is the product that I'm using. I do like to use the ABH spoolie with it too, because it's got this flat paddle on the end where I can really press my brows down and keep them in place. And if I need to refresh the look, I can just take this paddle and go like this, and everything just goes right back into place. It's perfect. It's an awesome combo. So good. This is my go-to brow product right now. I am just living and obsessed with this kind of fluffy, natural, laminated brow look. I'm so glad that Instagram brows are just like on its way out. I was never really into that anyways, but this is definitely more of a look that I prefer. It just looks so beautiful, and it lifts the face. This gives you a lifted look. I mean, anything to make things look more lifted and up instead of down, right? That's what we're all wanting these days. All right, let's talk about an eyeshadow palette, which is one of the more recent launches from ABH. This is the Norvina palette volume number 5. I cannot stop reaching for this palette. The Norvina formula that comes in these plastic palettes, even like the mini ones, which I absolutely love, 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 love those. This formula is hands down my favorite ABH shadow formula. It just works for me. Super extremely pigmented, but it blends. And I know usually with eyeshadows that are just really pigmented, they're really hard to blend. You feel like you lay them down and you're like, okay, I look like I have a splotch on my face. Doesn't matter what brush you're using, and you're spending all of your time trying to blend out product. Well, nobody has time for that, and no one wants to do that. And this formula is not like that. First off, I love the packaging, but look at the shades on the inside. If you love purples and neutrals, this is for you, and that's why it's for me. I love purples and neutrals, and I absolutely love this giant mirror on the inside. This is so awesome because I can kind of like prop it up on my desk like this, or where I'm doing my makeup, whatever, and it actually props up perfectly to where I can see myself and do really a full entire face of makeup. The quality is fantastic. Sometimes people are like, it's just a mirror. Who cares about the mirror? Mirrors can be shitty. Trust me, I've had shitty mirrors in makeup products before, and this mirror is fantastic. Holy shit, I have so much sweat above my lip. I'm sure you guys can see that in the camera. Oh my goodness, it is hot in here. But yeah, back to the makeup. This palette is stunning. I am wearing this shade right here, B2. I also have E2, E1, and this is B1 on my eye. So those are the shades that I'm wearing today. But I have tried several shades from this palette. Let me show you how crazy pigmented some of these metallics are. I shouldn't say some, all of them. Literally all of the metallics in this palette are insane. First off, look at that. The reflect there is insane. And let me swatch these for you. Like, are you joking me? Look at that. Absolutely stunning. They are so gorgeous. Now these shades do look similar, but this top one right here is a bit more foiled and has almost like a duochrome effect to it, where it has like a lighter purple, and then when you shift it, it's like a darker purple, where this one is just more of like a purpley metallic shade. This duochrome down here is absolutely gorgeous. It's like an orangey golden pink shade. So incredibly stunning. The mattes in here as well are so buttery soft. Again, look at the pigmentation here. So good. When I tell you that this formula is just fantastic, I mean it. Look at this. So pigmented, so intense. And I know that not every eyeshadow needs to be like, ooh, ah, crazy pigmented and just intense and insane, but sometimes you want that. And I want a palette that has true color in it like this. And this is exactly what this delivers. Let me swatch some of the more neutral shades for you guys, because the neutral shades in here are like some of my go-to. Like if I'm just trying to like carve out the eye, like these shades right here, I am literally obsessed. They are so good, and they are just as pigmented. Look at that. That's just one swipe of color. These shades are so beautiful. I love this. I cannot get enough of this palette. It is just so beautiful. I love the collection of shades in here. I do like that it is primarily purple, but I do like that there are browns and neutrals in here as well. This shade right here, B1, is a dream. It's like that frosty gold. I'm kind of seeing a trend here with the ABH products recently, where I'm seeing a lot of this like frosty gold color, which I love, but look at that. Oh my, I mean, look at that in the camera. It looks like a freaking mirror. It is so stunning. It's almost trichrome, where it's like, it's got that white silvery finish, but then it's almost like gold. And I almost see like hints of pink in there. And that's what I have on the inner corners. Screw it. Let's pop some more on because I want more of it. It is so good. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh. It is gorgeous. And this would like go with so many different eye looks as far as like an inner corner pop of color, and on the brow bone as well. Just look at that. absolutely freaking stunning. This palette is so good. I can't. If you were debating on picking up any of these like larger scale Norvina palettes, this one right here is the one that you need, the number 5. Gorgeous. The formula, everything. Packaging, the mirror, everything. It's just absolute perfection. Now, the last items that I want to talk about is also from the summer launch, so launched at the same time as this palette, is the ABH Norvina collection lip balms. These have quickly become a favorite of mine to pop on like while I'm doing my makeup, my skincare routine. They are so juicy. They're almost glossy, I would say. It's almost like a solid gloss. This coconut one right here is my favorite. It smells like a pina colada. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. I want to eat it. But as you can see in there, I don't use a lot because I only need a little bit, but it is so juicy and balmy on the lips. It is a total summer balm because it gives you all of that. It gives you hydration, and it also gives you that glossy, balmy, hydrated look. What I like about this one is it doesn't leave a white cast, but it almost gives you like a creamy tint to the lips, and with your natural lip color, it's almost like that old school Hollywood glam, like pinky, milky look. I love it. Even on its own, it looks so good. The mango one smells delicious as well. This one doesn't really leave any color on the lips. This one's just more of like a sheer, but it smells absolutely delicious. I mean, how cute is the packaging? This is like so 90s vibes to me, and I absolutely love that. And I love the scents. This one has to be my favorite scent-wise. Now, I know I just said I'm obsessed with the coconut, but let me explain myself. The reason why this is my favorite is because it is so nostalgic. It almost reminds me of that classic Lip Smackers, oh my gosh, strawberry scent. It just smells so incredibly delicious. What I like to use this one for is when I'm like doing those no makeup days and I want to enhance the natural color of my lip but get a balmy hydrating look that is also glossy, and that's exactly what the strawberry one does. It does give you a little bit of a pink tint to the lips. Again, it's like your lips but better. All three are just so adorable. Like I said, very much so 90s vibes. I love that they're in a pot. They smell delicious. They feel so good on the lips. I do have it underneath my lipstick right now. I used the coconut one, like I said, while I was doing my makeup to keep things hydrated and so my lip products go on nicely, but I absolutely love them. I would love to hear from you guys. Comment down below if you have tried any of these products. Did you not hear about any of these? And now you're just like, oh my gosh, why did I not hear about these? I need to have that in my collection. I would love to hear your thoughts. I think that a lot of these products are really underrated, I would say. I mean, they're really, really good. In a time where makeup launches are just like boom, 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 these products for me really stood out performance-wise, not just because of packaging, not just because of pops of color. I feel like so much makeup rides on that now is like packaging and collabing with movies and TV shows, because I feel like it's all been done before. I'm looking for solid formulas, and that is exactly what this makeup delivers. Solid formulas that work, that look fantastic, that absolutely look beautiful on the skin. I mean, for example, this palette right here, any skin tone can wear this palette. Literally any skin tone. Anyone can use it. Same with the balms, the glosses. This highlighter is gonna work for any skin tone. The brow freeze, it's just multifunctional, and it gets the job done. It's absolutely stunning. I wanna thank you guys so much for watching today. I am so hot and sweaty right now. I need to get away from these lights. I need to go and de-sweat myself. What is the weather like where you are right now? I don't know if the entire country is in the midst of like this crazy heat wave. I'm about to go hit up the beach with my niece and nephews and enjoy my 4th of July. I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. I think I might have just said that already, but I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Mwah. Bye guys.